Check. Noun, a situation in which the king is directly threatened by an opposing piece. Figure out. Verb, to come to understand, to discover or find a solution, to deduce. Notification. Noun, the act of notifying. Dependable. Noun, a reliable person or thing. Adjective, able, or easily able to be depended on. Capitalized. Verb, in writing or editing, to write something, either an entire word or text, or just the initial letter S thereof, in capital letters, in uppercase. Designed. Verb, to plan and carry out a picture, work of art, construction, etc. Adjective, created according to a design. Lengthen. Verb, to make longer, to extend the length of. Discotheque. Noun, slightly obsolete, a nightclub where dancing takes place. Mic. Noun, a microphone. Verb, to microphone, to place one or more microphones, mics, on. Happened. Verb, to occur or take place. Dead. Noun, with the, a demonstrative, or a possessive, those who have died. Noun, often with the time when coldness, darkness, or stillness is most intense. Noun, usually plural. Sterile mining waste, often present as many large rocks stacked inside the workings. Verb, to prevent by disabling. Stop. Adjective, no longer living. Adverb, degree, exactly. Inappropriate. Adjective, not appropriate, not suitable for the situation, time, or place. Conversation. Noun, expression and exchange of individual ideas through talking with other people. Also, a set instance or occasion of such talking. Verb, to engage in conversation. With. Margin. Noun, the edge of the paper. Typically left blank when printing but sometimes used for annotations, etc. Verb, to add a margin to. A noise. Noun, a feeling of discomfort or vexation caused by what one dislikes. Verb, to disturb or irritate, especially by continued or repeated acts. To bother with unpleasant deeds. HTTP. Noun, alternative spelling of HTTP. Matches. Noun, a competitive sporting event such as a boxing meet, a baseball game, or a cricket match. Verb, to agree, to be equal, to correspond. Noun, a device made of wood or paper, at the tip coated with chemicals that ignite with the friction of being dragged. Struck against a rough, dry surface. Landscape. Noun, a portion of land or territory which the eye can comprehend in a single view, including all the objects it contains. Verb, to create or maintain a landscape. Expected. Verb, to predict or believe that something will happen. Adjective, anticipated, thought to be about to arrive or occur. Contract. Noun, an agreement between two or more parties to perform a specific job or work order, often temporary or of fixed duration and usually governed by a written agreement. Adjective, contracted, affianced, betrothed. Cleans. Noun, removal of dirt. Verb, to remove dirt from a place or object. Elementary. Noun, an elementary school. Adjective, relating to the basic, essential or fundamental part of something. Maniac. Noun, an insane person, especially one who suffers from a mania. Instead. Adverb, in the place of something, usually mentioned earlier, as a substitute or alternative. Encase. Verb, to enclose, as in a case. Hands. Noun, the part of the forelimb below the forearm or wrist in a human, and the corresponding part in many other animals. Verb, to give, pass, or transmit with the hand, literally or figuratively. Holds. Noun, a grasp or grip. Verb, to grasp or grip. Noun, the cargo area of a ship or aircraft, often holds or cargo hold. Advertise. Verb, to give, especially public, notice of, something, to announce publicly. Kidding. Verb, to make a fool of, someone. Noun, the action of the verb kid. Buildings. Noun, the act or process by which something is built, construction. Incident. Noun, an event or occurrence. Adjective, arising as the result of an event, inherent. Document. Noun, an original or official paper used as the basis, proof, or support of anything else, including any writing, book, or other instrument conveying information pertinent to such proof or support. Verb, to record in documents. Biking. Verb, to ride a bike. Noun, the sport of riding a bicycle. Considerate. Verb, to think about seriously. Adjective, consciously thoughtful and observant, often of other people. Caring. Luggage. Noun, the bags and other containers that hold a traveler's belongings. Combining. Verb, to bring two or more things or activities together. To unite. Noun, the act by which things are combined or brought together. Cumulative. Adjective, incorporating all current and previous data up to the present or at the time of measuring or collating. Church. Noun, a Christian house of worship. A building where Christian religious services take place. Verb, to conduct a religious service for a woman after childbirth, or a newly married couple. Copy. Noun, the result of copying, an identical duplicate of an original. Verb, to produce an object identical to a given object. Artist. Noun, a person who creates art. Adjective, artistic. Half. Noun, one of two usually roughly equal parts into which anything may be divided, are considered as divided. Verb, to have. Adjective, consisting of a half, one half, 50%. Adverb, in two equal parts or to an equal degree. Preposition, a half hour after, 30 minutes after, used with the number of the hour. 15th. Noun, the person or thing in the 15th position. Adjective, the ordinal form of the number 15. Designing. Verb, to plan and carry out. A picture, work of art, construction, etc. Noun, a process of design. Adjective, artful, scheming, countless. Adjective, too many to count, innumerable or incalculable. Modern. Noun, someone who lives in modern times. Adjective, pertaining to a current or recent time and style, not ancient. Collapse. Noun, the act of collapsing. Verb, to break apart and fall down suddenly, to cave in. Barmaid. Noun, a woman who serves in a bar. Courts. Noun, an enclosed space, a courtyard, an uncovered area shut in by the walls of a building, or by different buildings. Also, a space opening from a street and nearly surrounded by houses. A blind alley. Verb, to seek to achieve or win. Cartoon. Noun, a humorous drawing, often with a caption, or a strip of such drawings. Verb, to draw a cartoon, a humorous drawing. Iterations. Noun, recital or performance a second time. Repetition. Into. Preposition, to or towards the inside of. Hated. Verb, to dislike intensely or greatly. Adjective, disliked, odious, reviled. Careful. Adjective, taking care, attentive to potential danger, error or harm. Cautious. Graduating. Verb, to be recognized by a school or university as having completed the requirements of a degree studied at the institution. Cottage. Noun, a small house. Verb, to stay at a seasonal home, to go cottaging. Failed. Verb, to be unsuccessful. Adjective, unsuccessful. Constantly. Adverb, with steadfastness, with resolve, in loyalty, faithfully. Acceptable. Adjective, worthy, decent, sure of being accepted or received with at least moderate pleasure. Great. Noun, A person of major significance. Accomplishment or acclaim. Adjective. Relatively large in scale, size, extent, number, i.e. having many parts or members. Or duration, i.e. relatively long, very big. Adverb. Very well, in a very satisfactory manner. Interjection. Expression of gladness and content about something. Cooperate. Verb. To work or act together, especially for a common purpose or benefit. Grocery. Noun. Usually groceries. Retail foodstuffs and other household supplies. Verb. To go grocery shopping. Living. Verb. To be alive. To have life. Noun. The state of being alive. Adjective. Having life. Cigarette. Noun. Tobacco or other substances. In a thin roll wrapped with paper. Intended to be smoked. Verb. To give someone a cigarette. And or to light one for them. Excited. Verb. To stir the emotions of. Adjective. Having great enthusiasm. Beverages. Noun. A liquid to consume. A drink. Such as tea, coffee, liquor, beer, milk, juice, or soft drinks. Usually excluding water. 19th. Noun. The person or thing in the 19th position. Adjective. The ordinal form of the number 19. Camping. Verb. To live in a tent or similar temporary accommodation. Noun. The recreational activity of temporarily living in a tent or similar accommodation. Usually in the wilderness. Angrily. Adverb. In an angry manner, under the influence of anger. Dawn. Noun. The morning twilight period immediately before sunrise. Verb. To begin to brighten with daylight. Mince. Noun. Finely chopped meat. Verb. To make less, make small. Motorway. Noun. Parts of Australia. A broad highway designed for high-speed traffic. Having restrictions on the vehicle types permitted and merging lanes instead of cross-traffic. In parts of the United States and other places called freeway. Ignore. Verb. To deliberately not listen or pay attention to. Formal. Noun. Formalin. Adjective. Being in accord with established forms. Becoming. Verb. To arrive. Come. To a place. Noun. The act or process by which something becomes. Adjective. Pleasingly suitable. Fit. Congruous. Beautiful. Astronauts. Noun. A member of the crew of a spaceship or other spacecraft that travels beyond Earth's atmosphere. Or someone trained to serve that purpose. Honor. Noun. Recognition of importance or value. Respect. Veneration. Of someone. Usually for being morally upright or successful. Verb. To think of highly. To respect highly. To show respect for. To recognize the importance or spiritual value of. Exam. Noun. The act of examining. Verb. To observe or inspect carefully or critically. Dorm. Verb. To reside in a dorm. Noun. A room containing a number of beds. And often some other furniture and or utilities. For sleeping. Often applied to student and backpacker accommodation of this kind. Boil. Noun. A localized accumulation of pus in the skin, resulting from infection. Commented. Verb. To remark. Mom. Noun. Familiar, mother. Verb. To care in a motherly way. Download. Noun. A file transfer to the local computer. Verb. To transfer data from a remote computer. Server. To a local computer. Usually via a network. Clicking. Verb. To cause to make a click. To operate. A switch. Etc. So that it makes a click. Verb. To snatch. Noun. The sound or action of a click. Annual. Noun. An annual publication. A book. Periodical. Journal. Report. Comic book. Yearbook. Etc. Which is published serially once a year. Which may or may not be in addition to regular weekly or monthly publication. Adjective. Happening once every year. Grilled. Verb. to cook food on a grill, to barbecue. Verb, to make angry, provoke, incite. Adjective, cooked on a grill, agreed. Verb, to harmonize in opinion, statement, or action, to be in unison or concord, to be or become united or consistent, to concur. Adjective, in harmony. Interjection, indicates agreement on the part of the speaker. Appeared. Verb, to come or be in sight, to be in view, to become visible. Normally. Adverb, under normal conditions or circumstances, usually, most of the time. Loyal. Adjective, having or demonstrating undivided and constant support for someone or something. At. Verb, to reply to or talk to someone, either online or face-to-face. From the practice of targeting a message or reply to someone online by writing at name. Noun, the at sign. At. Preposition, in, near, or in the general vicinity of a particular place. Hungry. Adjective, affected by hunger, desiring of food, having a physical need for food. Beliefs. Noun, mental acceptance of a claim as true. Difficult. Verb, to make difficult, to impede, to perplex. Adjective, hard, not easy, requiring much effort. Meter. Verb, to measure with a metering device. Noun, the basic unit of length in the International System of Units. SI. Système International d'Unités. Equal to the distance traveled by light in a vacuum in 1,299,792,458 of a second. The meter is equal to 39 and 47 127ths. Approximately 39.37 imperial inches. Dumped. Verb, to release, especially in large quantities and chaotic manner. Candy. Noun, edible, sweet-tasting confectionery containing sugar, or sometimes artificial sweeteners, and often flavored with fruit, chocolate, nuts, herbs and spices, or artificial flavors. Verb, to cook in, or coat with, sugar syrup. Console. Noun, a standalone cabinet designed to stand on the floor, especially one that houses home entertainment equipment, such as a TV or stereo system. Candidate. Noun, a person who is running in an election. Verb, to stand as a candidate for an office, especially a religious one. Investor. Noun, a person who invests money in order to make a profit. Ease. Noun, ability, the means to do something, particularly. Verb, to free something from pain, worry, agitation, etc. Charter. Noun, a document issued by some authority, creating a public or private institution, and defining its purposes and privileges. Verb, to grant or establish a charter. Adjective, leased or hired. Mouth. Noun, the opening of a creature through which food is ingested. Verb, to speak, to utter. Horseman. Noun, a man who rides a horse. Changed. Verb, to become something different. Build. Noun, the physique of a human body. Constitution or structure of a human body. Verb, to form something by combining materials or parts. Connecting. Verb, of an object, to join, to another object, to attach, or to be intended to attach or capable of attaching, to another object. Dirty. Verb, to make something dirty. Adjective, unclean, covered with or containing unpleasant substances such as dirt or grime. Adverb, in a dirty manner. Hobby. Noun, an activity that one enjoys doing in one's spare time. Candidate. Noun, a person who is running in an election. Verb, to stand as a candidate for an office, especially a religious one. Airport. Noun, an airfield, an area designated for the takeoff and landing of aircraft, including one or more runways and, for commercial airports, one or more passenger terminals. dispute. Noun, an argument or disagreement, a failure to agree. Verb, to contend in argument, to argue against something maintained, upheld, or claimed by another. Insurance. Noun, a means of indemnity against a future occurrence of an uncertain event. Ground. Noun, the surface of the earth, as opposed to the sky or water or underground. Verb, to connect, an electrical conductor or device, to a ground. Bee. Noun, a flying insect, of the clade Anthophila within the Hymenopteran superfamily Apoidea. Heroes. Noun, somebody who possesses great bravery and carries out extraordinary or noble deeds. Drawn. Verb, to move or develop something. Adjective, appearing tired and unwell, as from stress. Haggard. Concert. Noun, agreement in a design or plan. Union formed by mutual communication of opinions and views. Accordance in a scheme. Harmony. Simultaneous action. Verb, to plan together, to settle or adjust by conference. Agreement, or consultation. Business. Noun, a specific commercial enterprise or establishment. Adjective, of, to, pertaining to or utilized for purposes of conducting trade, commerce, governance, advocacy or other professional purposes. Longshoreman. Noun, a man employed to load and unload ships. Cyclist. Noun, a person who rides a cycle, especially a bicycle, or who habitually engages in cycling. Groundsman. Noun, a male groundskeeper. Details. Noun, something small enough to escape casual notice. Verb, to explain in detail. Employer. Noun, a person, firm or other entity which pays for or hires the services of another person. Angrily. Adverb, in an angry manner, under the influence of anger. Boxes. Noun, senses relating to a three-dimensional object or space. Verb, to place inside a box. To pack in one or more boxes. Noun, any of various evergreen shrubs or trees of the genus Buxus, especially the common box, European box, or boxwood, Buxus sempervirens, which is often used for making hedges and topiary. Noun, a blow with the fist. Verb, to strike with the fists. To punch. Noun, a Mediterranean food fish of the genus Boops, which is a variety of sea bream. A bogue or oxeye. Efforts. Noun, the work involved in performing an activity, exertion. Enthusiasm. Noun, possession by a god, divine inspiration or frenzy. Disco. Noun, a genre of dance music that was popular in the 1970s. Characterized by elements of soul music with a strong Latin American beat and often accompanied by pulsating lights. Verb, to dance disco-style dances. Noun, slightly obsolete. A nightclub where dancing takes place. Affordable. Adjective, able to be afforded, inexpensive or reasonably priced. Dialogue. Noun, a conversation or other form of discourse between two or more individuals. Verb, to discuss or negotiate so that all parties can reach an understanding. Android. Noun, a robot that is designed to look and act like a human being. Not necessarily male. Adjective, possessing human qualities. Notary. Noun, a lawyer of non-contentious private civil law who drafts, takes, and records legal instruments for private parties, and provides legal advice, but does not appear in court on client's behalf. Abroad. Noun, countries or lands abroad. Adverb, beyond the bounds of a country. In foreign countries. Preposition, throughout, over. Indicators. Noun, a pointer or index that indicates something. Alcoholic. Noun, a person addicted to alcohol. Adjective, of or pertaining to alcohol. Giving. Verb, detransitive, to move, shift. Provide something abstract or concrete to someone or something or somewhere. Noun. The act of bestowing as a gift. A conferring or imparting. Adjective. Having the tendency to give. Generous. Cafe. Noun. A convenience store. Originally one that sold coffee and similar basic items. Noun. A coffee shop. An establishment selling coffee and sometimes other non-alcoholic beverages. Simple meals or snacks, with a facility to consume them on the premises. Blogger. Noun. A contributor to a blog, from weblog, or online journal. Glance. Noun. A brief or cursory look. Verb. To look briefly, at something. Alliance. Noun. The state of being allied. Verb. To connect or unite by alliance, to ally. Contract. Noun. An agreement between two or more parties. To perform a specific job or work order. Often temporary or of fixed duration and usually governed by a written agreement. Adjective. Contracted. Affianced. Betrothed. Defending. Verb. To ward off attacks against. To fight, to protect. To guard. Glare. Noun. An intense, blinding light. Verb. To stare angrily. Adjective. Of ice. Smooth and bright or translucent. Glary. Hiked. Verb. To take a long walk for pleasure or exercise. Became. Verb. To arrive, come, to a place. Medicine. Noun. A substance which specifically promotes healing when ingested or consumed in some way. Verb. To treat with medicine. Caller. Noun. The person who makes a telephone call. Bury. Noun. A burrow. Verb. To ritualistically enter in a grave or tomb. Events. Noun. An occurrence. Something that happens. Verb. To occur. Take place. Verb. To be emitted or breathed out. To evaporate. Destiny. Noun. That to which any person or thing is destined. A predetermined state. A condition predestined by the divine or by human will. Air. Noun. The substance constituting Earth's atmosphere. Particularly. Verb. To bring something into contact with the air, so as to freshen or dry it. Driver. Noun. One who drives something, in any sense of the verb to drive. Drop out. Verb. To leave school, a race, etc., prematurely and voluntarily. Anesthesia. Noun. An artificial method of preventing sensation. Used to eliminate pain without causing loss of vital functions. By the administration of one or more agents which block pain impulses before transmitted to the brain. Applicator. Noun. A tool or device used to apply a fluid or semi-fluid substance to a surface. Intern. Noun. A person who is interned, forcibly or voluntarily. Verb. To imprison somebody, usually without trial. Adjective. Internal. Disturbing. Verb. To confuse a quiet, constant state or a calm, continuous flow. In particular. Thoughts, actions or liquids. Adjective. Causing distress or worry, upsetting or unsettling. Knowledge. Noun. The fact of knowing about something. General understanding or familiarity with a subject, place, situation, etc. Verb. To confess as true. To acknowledge. Hate. Noun. An object of hatred. Verb. To dislike intensely or greatly. Dying. Verb. To stop living. To become dead. To undergo death. Verb. To color with dye, or as if with dye. Noun. The process of approaching death. Loss of life. Less precisely, death. Noun. With the. Those who are currently expiring. Moribund. Adjective. Approaching death. About to die. Moribund. Figure out. Verb. To come to understand. To discover or find a solution. To deduce. Issues. Noun. The action or an instance of flowing or coming out. An outflow. Particularly. Verb. To flow out. To proceed from. To come out or from. Knee. Noun. In humans, the joint or the region of the joint in the middle part of the leg between the thigh and the shank. Verb. To kneel to. Broken. Verb. To separate into two or more pieces. To fracture or crack. By a process that cannot easily be reversed for reassembly. Adjective. Fragmented. In separate pieces. Inspiring. Verb. To infuse into the mind. To communicate to the spirit. To convey, as by a divine or supernatural influence. To disclose preternaturally. To produce in, as by inspiration. Noun. Inspiration. Adjective. Providing inspiration. Encouraging. Stimulating. Completion. Noun. The act or state of being or making something complete. Conclusion. Accomplishment. Established. Verb. To make stable or firm. To confirm. Adjective. Having been in existence for a long time and therefore recognized and generally accepted. Arriving. Verb. To reach. To get to a certain place. Bridge. Noun. A construction or natural feature that spans a divide. Verb. To be or make a bridge over something. Bidding. Verb. To issue a command. To tell. Verb. To make an offer to pay or accept a certain price. Noun. That which one is bidden to do. A command. Aids. Noun. Help. Assistance. Succor. Relief. Verb. To provide support to. To further the progress of. To help. To assist. Honestly. Adverb. Manner. In an honest manner. Interjection. Used to express exasperation, dismay, etc. Logic. Noun. A method of human thought that involves thinking in a linear, step-by-step manner about how a problem can be solved. Logic is the basis of many principles including the scientific method. Verb. To engage in excessive or inappropriate application of logic. Adjective. Logical. Addiction. Noun. A state that is characterized by compulsive drug use or compulsive engagement in rewarding behavior. Despite negative consequences. Mosquito. Noun. A small flying insect of the family Culicidae. The females of which bite humans and animals and suck blood, leaving an itching bump on the skin, and sometimes carrying diseases like malaria and yellow fever. Verb. To fly close to the ground, seemingly without a course. Daisy. Noun. A wild flowering plant Bellis perennis of the Asteraceae family, with a yellow head and white petals. Basketball. Noun. A sport in which two opposing teams of 5 players strive to put a ball through a hoop. Mosquito. Noun. A small flying insect of the family Culicidae, the females of which bite humans and animals and suck blood, leaving an itching bump on the skin, and sometimes carrying diseases like malaria and yellow fever. Verb. To fly close to the ground, seemingly without a course. Chefs. Noun. The presiding cook in the kitchen of a large household. Movies. Noun. A recorded sequence of images displayed on a screen at a rate sufficiently fast to create the appearance of motion. Noun. By extension, the cinema. Angler. Noun. A person who fishes with a hook and line. Encryption. Noun. The process of obscuring information to make it unreadable without special knowledge. Key files. Or passwords. Encryption. Noun. The process of obscuring information to make it unreadable without special knowledge. Key files. Or passwords. Nearly. Adverb. With great scrutiny. Carefully. Modern. Noun. Someone who lives in modern times. Adjective. Pertaining to a current or recent time and style. Not ancient. Looks. Noun. One's appearance or attractiveness. Looker. Noun. One that looks or is actively looking. A watcher, an observer. Dating. Verb. To note the time or place of writing or executing. To express in an instrument the time of its execution. Noun. A form of romantic courtship typically between two individuals with the aim of assessing the Others' suitability as a partner in an intimate relationship or as a spouse. Convenient. Adjective. Serving to reduce a difficulty, or accessible with minimum difficulty. Expedient. Brand. Noun. A conflagration. A flame. Verb. To burn the flesh with a hot iron. Either as a marker. For criminals, slaves etc. Or to cauterize a wound. Ideally. Adverb. In an ideal way. Perfectly. Feel. Noun. A quality of an object experienced by touch. Verb. Heading. To use or experience the sense of touch. Luxury. Noun. Very wealthy and comfortable surroundings. Adjective. Very expensive. Image. Noun. An optical or other representation of a real object. A graphic. A picture. Verb. To represent by an image or symbol. To portray. Intent. Noun. A purpose. Something that is intended. Adjective. Firmly fixed or concentrated on something. Apprentice. Noun. A trainee, especially in a skilled trade. Verb. To put under the care and supervision of a master. For the purpose of instruction in a trade or business. Medications. Noun. A medicine, or all the medicines regularly taken by a patient. Luxury. Noun. Very wealthy and comfortable surroundings. Adjective. Very expensive. Deck. Noun. Any raised flat surface that can be walked on. A balcony. A porch. A raised patio. A flat rooftop. Verb. To furnish with a deck. As a vessel. Flavors. Verb. To add flavoring to something.